sellers do not have any invoice. What does Amazon mean by verifiable supplier, authentic supplier? Hello sellers, this is Tahir. I am in front of you with another exciting video where we have observed that nowadays sellers are getting Amazon policy violations, specifically regarding anti-counterfeit policy violation or intellectual property violation. The common practice that we have observed from social media, where my team just told me, sir, we have been finding different sellers posting on different social media groups where they are declaring that the Amazon asked for the invoices and they have self-created the invoice and presented to Amazon. Now their account got suspended. I came across with another notification where Amazon has marked one account and clearly mentioned Amazon is suspending the account due to providing forged document or manipulated document. If you are also facing this challenge, this video is for you. If you want to save your account to being suspended by providing the forged document or self-created invoice, this video is for you. So let's start today's session. First and the most important thing, as per Amazon policy and guidelines, is any seller who wants to sell a product on Amazon, he has to purchase the inventory first. That inventory should be with that seller in his warehouse. If you are a seller, you have purchased the inventory. The first and the most important thing that you have to do is conduct a detailed quality inspection of your items. If you already have the SOP to conduct a quality inspection, that's perfectly fine. If you don't worry. I'm going to share a link with you where I have already described the whole process, how to ensure the quality standards of your product, to avoid any inconvenience, to avoid customer complaints, returns, or refunds, right? Because any single order that you are going to sell to the customer, it really takes a lot of effort. It takes money. You are packing it, you are dispatching the order, and the courier company is costing you, Amazon referral fee is costing you, everything is costing. And now at the end of the day, if you are going to get that parcel returned just because the packaging was not appropriate, just because it has some scratch on the item was broke or something, I don't believe that it's worth it. The best thing is to keep the inventory sorted in your warehouse, so once you get the order, you can just ship it. So first and the most important thing, Amazon wants you to, being a seller, being an active and good seller, Amazon wants you to keep your inventory with you before start listing the item, right? That means you should have purchased the inventory. And when you move forward to purchase the inventory, do ensure that you are going to purchase inventory from a legitimate supplier, from a verifiable, authentic supplier. What does that mean? What does Amazon mean by verifiable supplier, authentic supplier? There are two categories. Let's talk about branded category first. If you are into purchasing and reselling of branded items, let's suppose Corolla colors, if you are into Nike or any other clothing brand or housekeeping item, home and kitchen item, you must be purchasing inventory from your wholesaler or distributor. Before purchasing inventory, you need to ensure that a distributor is authorized reseller of the brand. It has the invoices issued by the brand. It has the authorization letter issued by the brand to resell its items. Once you confirm and ensure that the supplier, the particular supplier, have all these documents, and it will definitely give you permission to resell these branded items as well. It's called branded sourcing. Sourcing of branded item from a verifiable, authentic supplier. Now, to ensure the credibility of the supplier, you can simply ask the supplier, sir, can I see the invoices? Can I have the reference from the brand where I can call and I can check that you are the authorized supplier, authorized reseller of the brand? That's how you check, right? Once you get the invoices, keep those invoices with you. If Amazon is going to ask you about the invoices, proof of supply chain, do provide that invoice to Amazon, right? First and the most important thing is that supply chain. In the supply chain documents, the invoice. I never suggest any seller to make any changes, to make any editing in the invoice. Let's suppose I'm a seller, I am selling on Amazon. Amazon want me to present the invoices, let's suppose a microphone. I will never hesitate. I will never do any editing to just hide the price, to hide anything on the invoice. Why would I do that? I believe Amazon is just looking to confirm that I am purchasing the authentic product from an authentic supplier. I'm good to go. That's it. That is it. I will simply scan that document. That is the best and thing I will do. I will simply scan that invoice and ensure that it is in good quality PDF format. I'll send it to Amazon. That's it. If Amazon will ask me to provide any other document, then I can provide the proof of payment. That would be my bank statement. And I highly recommend every single seller, do not pay from your brother's card, your friend's card, your employer's card, your employee's card, or something like that. Do not get into it. When you are doing business, you are the account owner. Ensure that you are going to make payment through your bank account. Because let's suppose if I am a seller, I have purchased inventory, the microphone from a supplier, and I used my friend's card or my brother's card to pay the bill, and I have the inventory, I have the invoice, I am sourcing from authentic supplier. But what if Amazon want me to present the proof of payment to ensure the payment is made for the invoice, that invoice is paid, and I will say I was paying that invoice, I was paying that supplier from my brother's card, from my friend's card, it wouldn't work. Amazon would simply deny that, and due to just one small reason, Amazon is going to keep your account suspended, or if their account would be under policy violation, it can suspend your account. And once your account gets suspended, I'm pretty sure we all aware about it, the anti-counterfeit policy violation, a suspension, is known as one of the toughest suspensions, and Amazon is getting stricter day by day in 2025. So I would highly recommend to avoid this suspension as much as you can. Always ensure to keep original documents with you without any editing. All right. Second thing, when you are selling non-branded items, right? When you are purchasing generic items or white label products, the white label products, what I mean is that the corrugated cotton, the packaging of that item is going to be into corrugated cotton. It shouldn't have any brand name. You can list that item under your brand name, your own brand name. All right. Normally, what we have observed that any product which is white label or generic, it is not having the description of the product on the invoice. So the seller just bought the inventory from a supplier, and supplier just mentioned the microphone. It didn't mention what microphone, what kind of microphone. Is it a smartphone microphone? Is it a studio microphone? Or what exactly it is? Supplier has just mentioned the camera. Or what does camera mean? Is it a CCTV camera? Is it a bullet camera? Is it a dome camera? It is something which can be fixed on the wall. It is something which could be installed on the ceiling, or what? So whenever you are purchasing the generic item, you are going to purchase from a new supplier, ask the supplier to put the right description on the invoice. It is really important for you. If Amazon is going to ask you for the invoices, it will play an important role for you. So you will present that invoice to Amazon, and Amazon will verify. Good to go. You can keep selling that item. There is nothing to be worried about. But now let's come to the point where sellers do not have any invoice and they are making any editing. In first case, we discussed you got the invoices from supplier and you are just making some editing, highlighting with the pen or pencil or something. You're just highlighting that particular purchase on your bank statement, just particular transaction, particular product on the invoice. Don't do it. I would highly appreciate, don't do it. Just simply provide those documents as you receive from the supplier or your bank statement. That's it. It's mandatory for you. You think like it is really important to provide the highlighted document. I would recommend to provide one scanned document in original shape. Do not make any editing on it, and the second document could be like highlighted one that you want to. So it will be convenient for Amazon team, Amazon representative to have a look into the document and to accept whichever document he wants to accept. It would be easier for you. The third and the most important point I would repeat here: do not edit any document before submitting. Either it is your invoice, either it is your bank statement, either it is any other supporting document that Amazon asks you to submit. It is just going to get your business into worse situation, and it would be really hard to get out of that situation. I hope I have clarified all the points. I have mentioned all the important things that you should take care of about your invoices, about your supplier. If you still have the questions, you can comment below, or you can reach us on Rekommerce page. I would love to answer your questions. Happy selling.